Wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world. The longer you live, the more you will realize that the only things that truly exist in this reality are merely pain, suffering, and futility. Listen. Everywhere you look in this world, wherever there is light, there will always be shadows to be found as well.
Before he became the scourge of the shinobi world, and even before he helped co-found the Hidden Leaf Village, Madara Uchiha was a wee lad frolicking through the forests of the Land of Fire. One of 5 brothers, Madara grew up on the battlefield where he had to kill just to survive. And boy was he good at it. The 2 strongest clans of that era were the Senju and the Uchiha. 3 of his siblings had already died on the battlefield in his early childhood, and his brother, Izuna, nearly met an early death as well. In his youth, Madara also befriended Hashirama of the Senju clan. Neither knew the identity of the other, so they were able to forge a friendship that lasted up until their families found out they were off, well, having fun being kids, those little rat bastards. Early in his life, Madara was forced to choose between his clan and his friend. And in that moment, Madara Uchiha felt such emotional gravity that he awoke his Sharingan. He decided to erase his best friend from his life, and the pain that he felt triggered the first evolution of his clan's Kekkei Genkai. As years passed, Madara and Hashirama fought countless times, with both Madara and Izuna awakening their Mangekyo Sharingan. The fighting seemed endless until the day Tobirama fucking gutted Izuna. But his dying wish for his brother Madara to take his eyes. And after countless battles, losing his father and friends alike, Madara finally lost his brother Izuna, that one last thing that he held on to. And sure, Hashirama offered peace, after declaring that Madara would never defeat him. Is it any wonder that Madara told the Stone Village to submit to the Leaf? To simply quit fighting the Senju would, in Madara's eyes, make his brother's death meaningless. And fight he did, to his near death at his old friend Hashirama's hand. Hashirama defeated Madara, but wasn't ready to give up on his friend. He asked Madara if there was any way to gain his trust. Of course, it wouldn't be so simple. Madara made Hashirama an ultimatum. Kill yourself or kill your brother. Then we'll be even. Then I will trust you. Harsh and bleak as it sounded, Hashirama immediately understood Madara's feelings and thanked him for being kind-hearted enough to give him a chance not to kill his brother. Hashirama knew all too well how an older sibling feels towards his younger siblings. Hashirama was a friggin' microsecond away from sacrificing his own life before Madara stopped him, having gained Madara's trust in the process. Hashirama made his promise. Did Hashirama truly intend to abide by it? Did Madara want to spare Tobirama from knowing the pain of being an only brother? Probably not. Hashirama took a risk, and Madara decided to walk hand in hand with his only friend, and they began to build the Hidden Leaf from the ground up. Now you might think that Tobirama and all of them other clowns, seeing Madara, after accepting death, spring out of his way to stop Hashirama, they might trust him more. But you'd be wrong. For all of the love that he could give to everyone else around him, he could not love himself. He may have even hated himself. After all, there were plenty of rumors that the stronger in Uchiha's hate, the stronger their visual prowess. Perhaps the strength behind his eyes was hatred for his very own self. He could not forgive or love what he considered his own failings. Did he kill his family? No. But he blamed himself for being unable to protect them. Realizing the village would never accept him as Hokage, Madara turned to the only ones he had left, his clan. Madara tried to warn that they would be discriminated against, but none would listen, and none would follow him. Madara had finally lost just about everything. His family, his clan, his promise. But he found new purpose in the far future. Hashirama, it's what you make of reality. Let's stop being slaves to it. It's healthier to view this world as merely a sideshow. I look forward to the battles we fight until I achieve my true dream. Dreams of the far future, beyond that which Hashirama's system could ever achieve. From Hashirama's perspective, Madara came back to destroy the village, as if to destroy his former dream. Except he hadn't come back to destroy his old dream. Madara came back, having figured out the means to reach his new dream. Perhaps to see if he could convince his old friend Hashirama to come along with him. I will protect my village, whatever the cost. I won't forgive anyone who would dare threaten the village, be they friend, sibling, or even my own child. You've changed, Hashirama. Madara had planned this, to take Hashirama's cells for the divine tree. He never had any true intent to kill his old friend. To Madara, Hashirama was the only person he'd be willing to share his dream with. The old Hashirama, anyway. It was said that in contrast to the Senju clan, who based their strength on love, the Uchiha clan's strength was based on their jutsu. However, the truth was different. No clan felt love deeper than the Uchiha, and that's why they suppressed and sealed their love away. Once a member of the Uchiha clan came to know love, it was as if all of their previously checked emotions were released. For an Uchiha who has no love and loses that deep love, it is replaced by an even stronger hate. This is the Sharingan, eyes that reflect the heart. In Madara's case, not only did he lose all of those that he loved the most, he was disappointed in himself as well. After all, how useful were his eyes really? The Sharingan taps into the power of that person's heart, rapidly increasing their strength along with the power of their hate. Madara couldn't love himself, and we can see that Madara is a deeply reflective, pensive person. I want to build the world Hashirama couldn't, but this world belongs to him, my predecessor who failed. People desire peace, and yet, on the other hand, crave conflict as well. That is the duality of mankind. People will sacrifice something in order to protect something else, except in a true dream world. And in order to protect something, one must sacrifice something else, be they a friend, sibling, or even my own child. And Madara very nearly put the entire world in a genjutsu until aliens. I guess neither you nor I could achieve what we wanted. It's never that easy. Our job is to do all that we can while we're alive, and then we bequeath the rest for future generations to accomplish. So naive. As usual, you were always the optimist. But perhaps that is the correct path. My dream was squashed, but your dream still lives on. We were both too hasty. We didn't need to fulfill our dreams ourselves. It was more important to cultivate those who would come after us, to whom we could entrust our dreams. Which means I would have failed anyway, since I always hated someone standing behind me. When we were children, you once said we're shinobi and that we don't know when we'll die. And that for neither side to die, we'd both have to reveal what's inside of us and pour each other drinks to toast like brothers. But we're both about to die. Right now, we can drink together as war buddies. War buddies, huh? Well,